Audio 8.1. 1.
I love lazy holidays. I normally rent an apartment by the sea with my family. We lie on the beach most of the day and go swimming in the sea. For me, the most important thing to do on holidays is to relax and have fun.
2.
For me, holidays are about culture, and I enjoy visiting all the art galleries and museums. Sometimes I go on a tour with a guide because it's a great way to learn about a place and its history. I also like going out on my own and looking around the town without a map. I always get lost, but I think it's the best way to find interesting places.
3.
We stay in cheap hotels and guest houses and travel by public transport so we can meet local people. We don't go sightseeing. We prefer to trek in the mountains and visit places that tourists don't often see.
Audio 8.2. 1.
Do you like lying on the beach?
2.
Do you visit art galleries and museums?
3.
Do you usually take a map or do you get lost?
4.
Do you like going on a tour of places you visit?
5.
Do you prefer to stay in a hotel or rent an apartment?
6.
Do you ever stay in expensive hotels?
Audio 8.3.
Hey, Tom. So you went to Guatemala on holiday this time. Where is it exactly?
It's in Central America, to the south of Mexico.
Why did you go there?
Because it's a really interesting country. I wanted to go sightseeing and see some of the famous ruined Mayan cities and temples.
I see. And whereabouts in Guatemala did you go?
I visited the whole country. I started in Antigua, it's the historic capital, and then I went to Lake Atitlan, a beautiful lake in the mountains.
So what did you do and see?
I went on lots of tours and I went trekking in the rainforest. My favourite thing was the ruins of a Mayan city in Tikal. They're in the middle of the rainforest and they're really beautiful. I climbed to the top of a temple at sunrise.
Wow, it sounds fantastic.
It was. I took a lot of pictures.
And how long did you stay?
About 6 weeks.
Did you stay in hotels?
No, mostly guest houses. And I also stayed with a Guatemalan family. They were lovely, and it really helped me with my Spanish.
Did you go on your own?
Yes, I did. But I met lots of local people and I made lots of new friends.
Audio 8.4. 1.
Why did you go there?
Because it's a really interesting country.
2.
Whereabouts in Guatemala did you go?
I visited the whole country.
3.
What did you do and see?
I went on lots of tours and I went trekking.
4.
How long did you stay?
About 6 weeks.
5.
Did you stay in hotels?
No, mostly guest houses.
6.
Did you go on your own?
Yes, I did, but I met lots of local people.
Audio 8.5. 1,
Where did you go on your last holiday?
2,
Did you go with a friend?
3,
What did you do?
4,
Did you have a good time?
5,
How long did you stay?
6,
Where did you stay?
7,
Did you like the food?
Audio 8.6.
In past simple questions, did plus pronoun subject is usually unstressed. We pronounce did you, did ya, and did he, did he.
Audio 8.7.
How long did you stay? Did you like the food? Did he stay in hotels?
Audio 8.8. 1,
I get the bus and the underground to work. It takes about 40 minutes.
2,
Most of the time, I go to work on foot, but if it's raining, I drive.
3,
I go to work by car, and it takes about an hour because there's a lot of traffic. I listen to music during the journey, or I sometimes listen to CDs in English.
4,
I go by bike to work. It's great exercise, but when it rains, I take the bus.
5,
I usually take the train. Sometimes I get up late and I miss my train, so I have to get a taxi. I should get up earlier.
Audio 8.9. 1,
You take or get the train, the underground, a taxi, or the bus.
2,
You can miss the bus, your plane, or your train.
3,
You go on foot.
You go by public transport, by bike, or by car.
Audio 8.10. 1,
You should have a map.
2,
You shouldn't take a taxi.
3,
You have to wear it.
4,
You don't have to pay.
Audio 8.11. 1,
Did you have fun there?
2,
How often do you have a sleep in the afternoons?
3,
How many text messages do you get?
4,
Do you want to get something to eat now?
5,
Did he get a taxi last night?
6,
Did it take her a long time to learn English?
Audio 8.12.
Present simple and past simple questions. It is sometimes difficult to decide if a question is in the present simple or the past simple because of the weak sound of do you, does he, and did you. Do you live in London? Does he live in London? Did you live in London? Sometimes a time expression can help you decide if the question is present or past. Do you get the bus every day? Did you get the bus last night? Remember that some time expressions can be used for the present and the past. Do you go to work on Saturdays? Did you go to work on Saturdays?
Audio 8.13. 1,
Where did you have lunch?
2,
Does he get lots of emails every day?
3,
Why did you take the stairs?
4,
Did he take photos last week?
5,
How often do you get a taxi?
5,
Did you take the bus on Sunday?
Audio 8.14.
Guess what? I'm going to Moscow for 2 months.
Really? Is it for fun, or do you have to work?
Well, a bit of both. You went to Moscow a few years ago, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I even lived there for a while.
How long did you live there?
3 years.
Oh, wow! And do you speak the language?
Yes, a little. I can buy things in shops and order food in restaurants.
And did you like the city?
Yes, it's great. I had a really good time.
What about things like accommodation and transport? What did you think of the transport system?
Well, the Underground is just fantastic. It's really famous. It was built in the 1930s, and every station is a work of art.
But is it a good way to travel around Moscow?
Well, local people complain about it a lot, but I always thought it was very good, and it's quite cheap.
What about the buses? Do the local people use the buses?
Oh yes, the buses are usually full, but to be honest, I got taxis quite a lot to my lessons. I taught in companies and local businesses, so I didn't want to be late. You know, Moscow's like lots of other big cities, lots of traffic, really busy. Sometimes the transport is good, other days not so good. But there is one great thing. You can simply stand in the street and stop any car, like a taxi, and they give you a lift for money.
Oh, wow! That's cool! OK, so moving on to accommodation. How did...
Audio 8.15. 1,
Do you have to work?
Present.
2,
How long did you live there?
Past.
3,
Do you speak the language?
Present.
4,
Did you like the city?
Past.
5,
What did you think of the transport system?
Past.
6,
Do the local people use buses?
Present.
Audio 8.16.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, please. I need to get to New Delhi.
Okay. When would you like to travel?
Later today or tomorrow. When's the next train?
The next one leaves at 1840.
Okay, and how long does it take?
About 17 hours. It arrives at 11:25 tomorrow.
Right. How much is a sleeper ticket?
Would you like a single or a return?
Just a single, please.
Okay, then that's 775 rupees.
775 rupees. Okay. Which platform does it leave from?
Platform 7.
Thank you.
Audio 8.17. 1,
Can I help you?
2.
When would you like to travel?
3.
When's the next train?
4.
How long does it take?
5.
How much is a sleeper ticket?
6.
Would you like a single or a return?
7.
Which platform does it leave from?
Audio 8.18. 1.
You don't have to leave a tip in restaurants.
2.
You shouldn't forget your umbrella.
3.
Australians don't have to have a visa to visit.
4.
You shouldn't go to Myers Park at night.
5.
You have to get a student visa to study for more than 3 months. You should visit the islands in the Hauraki Gulf.
Audio 8.19.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, please. When's the next bus to Manchester?
There's one at 4.
How much does it cost?
Do you want a single or return ticket?
A return, please.
And when would you like to come back?
Next Sunday.
OK, that's £32, please.
How long does it take?
2 hours 45 minutes. Here's your ticket.
Where does it leave from?
Bay 6. It's just over there.